Knowing your aunt and your mom, how would that go?
Justification would be the immediate response. They would be like, oh, well, we didn't mean it that way. That's not what we said. We don't mean any harm or ill will towards you or your wife. We were just talking because we want what's best for you, and we know how hard you work. We just feel like she could work harder. And these are things that I've heard before from them. This is not the first time. This is the first time that I've happened to hear them talk about it when nobody else was around.
Yeah. Let's leave them out of this for a second, and let's not let them dictate what's the next right move for you. So I'll ask you, what's the next right move for you and your wife?
My next right move would probably be to tell my wife that this happened, so she doesn't even know that this happened.
Okay.
And that's kind of my way of protecting her, because she does have a lot of mental health challenges going on, a lot of them surrounding self-worth. Okay. And for me to go and tell her these things would probably not be the best idea.
Let me pause you right there, because here's the thing. I'm not going to let two other people drop a bomb in my marriage, and for you, that bomb is a secret, and somebody struggling with self-worth can be incredibly attuned to their partner hiding something from them. And they will backfill what they perceive that gap with all kind of wild stories. And so in a way, keeping secrets can be cruel. At the same time, I would recommend, especially if your wife's in a fragile emotional state, or she's right in the middle of working on her mental health challenges, she got anxiety, depression, where's she struggling with?
Yeah, anxiety and depression.
Okay. I think there's a way to sit down and say, hey, listen, here's the deal. My aunt and my mom butt dialed me. I'm not going to go into specifics, but they said some ugly things about how I'm choosing to live my life and people I love and care about. So I'm putting up some boundaries. If this was me, I would probably sit down and talk to my mom about it, unless my mom was someone who couldn't hear it or someone who's unstable. The reason I would do that is not to one-up my mom or try to gain a power position. I would want to be honest about why the dynamic of our relationship is going to continue to further change. And I cannot control her. I cannot control aunt. You can't control what they're talking about. You can't control what they think about your wife. I can control my calmness. I can control my honesty and my integrity. And I want to try to uphold that the best I can.